It's the first episode of the new year. We did it.
Oh yeah.
We survived the few days of Armageddon gaming with the lack of Fortnite, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. No,
Fortnite's down. There's no reason to play anything else.
right. Yeah, no. Obviously, I mean, I wasn't away all weekend doing New Year stuff, but it was because Fortnite was down. That's why. But anyway,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
someone on our YouTube page, which again, sellout time, you should totally check out. They asked us when, or do we believe that the Xbox Elite Series 3 would if it would release this year? And so that's, I guess, really more or less the question of the episode today, because it really made me ponder it, and I think they are going to do it this year.
I'd assume so.
Because
Like
the Elite
Series
Series
2,
1, the Elite
yeah.
Series 1 came out in 2017, 2 came out in 2019. Need I say more? 2 years each.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
know what else they could do to it. Like what could what I don't know what other improvements. Like it's such a fine controller that I don't know like what they could do for it. But at the same
Right.
time,
Because it has like the programmable mapping and stuff like that, right? Like the newer controllers have,
yeah.
like the different presets and stuff. So
Mhm. But like
I
I
don't
mean, I
know.
guess you could add more to the controller itself, like add more profiles, because you have up to 3 profiles, but you can save I think like 100 in the system itself, and then you have to go through the app
Right.
to switch each one. But as I look at mine, I mean, I don't know how, I can't even think of how to improve it, and I don't know how they'll improve it either. I mean, maybe no, I mean it has USB-C. It
Maybe have
has
a built-in
pedals.
battery.
Yeah, it's built in. I mean, you can't remove it at all. Like there's no pack at all.
Oh,
It's
okay.
literally yeah. So it's like, I mean, I haven't heard anything about the controller dying like fast or anything like that. I just heard that it's really fragile, so you shouldn't drop it. But I mean, like
Right.
at this point, I don't even need a Series 3. I'd rather have like more collector's editions, like the Halo one.
Right. Maybe just do like customizations for it, like new faceplates or something like that. Or different like thumbstick colors and the D-pad and things like that.
Uh, yeah, I mean, or they could make it so it's on the Xbox. I forget the name of the program, but where you can like design your was it Designer Lab? I think actually, where you can
Oh yeah,
basically
yeah, yeah.
like design the colors and stuff of your own controller.
Right.
So, but yeah, what do you guys? If you guys think there's gonna be a Series 3, let us know. Based on my research, the first one came out in October 2017. The second one came out in November 2019. So basically, around a holiday time would be about right. But I don't know what their holiday plans are. Because you probably want to sell it with a big game release, and I don't think they're
Right.
I mean, I mean maybe Gear 6 comes out this year, but we've heard nothing. You know.
There was like a rumor that it was going to be announced this coming year. So I don't know if that means it'll release this year or not, but
Right. Or at the very least, maybe we'll hear about it, like a release date, and just like an announcement
right.
trailer. But yeah, I mean, either way, I think this is gonna be a year for Series 3. I just don't know what they possibly could do more to it other than maybe like add the ability to swap out faceplates. That's the only addition I can think about. Or maybe
Right. There'll
like
be a button for like Fortnite transactions. Like I instantly click it and it has my credit card information held.
well, there's I mean, I'm not sure if it's specific to the games, but there is a way to like there's a media map, so like you can maybe so like it maps it to like open up a certain app. So I'm not. I argue. I guess you could map it so it opens up to like the Fortnite. I mean, it
So
won't
I
bring
can
you to
map
the
the
store,
D-pad to each of the 4 digits for my credit card number. So it's up, right, down, left. All right. I bought my Fortnite skin.
dude. No, I want controllers like the Wii U, not the Wii. The Wii was where like it have sound effects coming out that were like in like 20p. But those are the best. Do you remember that in Brawl?
Yeah. Oh
Where
yeah.
it's like it was like um like the most hideous sounds coming from your Wii remote because it was just like King Dedede. Like what?
It was like Kirby's
Sorry.
sound was just like a dying like vacuum. It was like
Yeah, so that's what I want. I want so like or like maybe an update so when I start my Xbox, it does like some cool voice. Like I'm trying. What was that movie? I don't know, but either way, I want more customization with voice, like or at least with the controller. Like you add speakers to the controller, even though no one really uses that or would use it, but
Right.
you know, because everyone wears a headset. Or unless you put in the headset, but
Yeah.
so, yeah. What do you think? What do we got going on for the new year?
You know, some new games. We gonna play some games. You know,
I'm just gonna. I want
uh,
to sell out and say that this is the year that is gonna be the best year in gaming because every year someone says it. It's gonna be, oh, we're so stacked. So this is we're so
yeah,
stacked this year. Yeah. You know, we're getting more Fortnite this year. Did you know that?
I know. We got Cobra Kai skins. Have you heard? This is great.
Yeah, I remember from the last episode. I can do the crane kick and emote.
Yeah,
That
that's awesome.
yeah.
Maybe we'll get Daredevil in Fortnite.
No, he's already in Fortnite. I know that for a fact.
Oh, what?
And I know that for a fact. If I look it up right now, Fortnite, I know he's in because he's in. Don't worry, we don't need to worry. We're just waiting for Todd Howard, but no, Fortnite
Right.
he's already there. It's it's more based on the comics than it is from the show. But
Oh, okay.
whatever. I like he has
That's pretty cool, though.
dared like a 2D on his chest. And he's like all red. I mean, he is in the show, but it's like a lighter red. Either way, you know, I'm willing to give him my 16-digit transaction number.
Oh,
If I can't be the Master
I'll
Chief,
buy Daredevil.
right? Yeah, of course.
I did
gotta
get
buy
Master
something.
Chief.
I'm not sure that's on sale anymore.
It filters in every now and then.
Oh,
You
really?
just gotta hop in and buy it, I guess, when it pops back up.
Why couldn't it be on the Apple App Store anymore? But
No.
I digress. We're gonna start this one with I'm not sure it's really well. Yeah, I guess it's news. Steam Award 2021. They announced the winners of their various categories, and there's some surprises in there. Game of the Year was Resident Evil Village. I have no comment on that, but you say it's not that great, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Definitely
great
don't.
as a Resident Evil
I don't know
game,
what
not
the
great
other
as a like.
not great as a Resident Evil game. Yeah.
Okay.
The story of Resident Evil is just stupid now. So
Yeah, it's gotten out of control. It's just
yeah.
is Adam Wesker alive, dead, in a coma? Find out. You know. VR Game of the Year, Cooking Simulator VR. I didn't even hear about that. If I can't scold myself, then it's not really a cooking simulator. Like, if it's not
If I
like real
can't take
life
the
where
toaster to the bathroom, it's not a real cooking simulator.
where I struggle to boil hot dogs, if I can't struggle in here, I'm not struggling at all. Labor of Love is Terraria, which I think just means like a lot of work put into it. I assume that's what the category
I think
means.
it got the final update. That was this year, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe
Still
that's
gotta play
what
that.
means.
Better with Friends, It Takes Two. That's fair. I mean, that's literally a co-op
That's
game.
right.
Outstanding visual style, Forza Horizon 5. I didn't even realize it was on Steam. I just kind of thought it was on the Xbox store.
Oh yeah.
Most innovative gameplay went to Deathloop.
I'm sorry. Did they ever play Dishonored? Because it's the same exact gameplay.
I think
Oh,
there's
sorry.
another
I
one got,
can rewind now.
actually, you have to die. Like, I mean, whatever. Look, I'm not gonna go back into it, but I just don't agree with that. Best game you suck at: Neo 2, the complete edition.
That
Wait.
sounds right.
How's that way home? But Neo 2 didn't come out last year, right?
It did on the PC,
Oh,
the
okay.
PC port of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't think like the complete edition, if Noah 2 came out in 2019 and then like all the DLC packaged into it, came out on 2021, I wouldn't agree that's a new game, even if they
Right.
slap on the complete edition. That's just personal opinion.
No, yeah. Definitely.
Best soundtrack, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, probably because they literally have real music and not,
Yeah.
like video game music. So I feel like that's not really fair. I wonder how much money they had to put into that. Do you have any idea?
Probably a ton.
Yeah, like I would have to mention
I don't know.
a lot. to license music.
I'd assume it like for real music. I'm sure you're paying a pretty penny for it,
But don't get me
and
wrong,
it's not like it just like plays once. Like it's the soundtrack for the whole game. You can have the music playing whenever you want.
oh really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that, mostly because I didn't play it. But I guess like, and we're not diminishing like the work that goes into making video game music in general, but like popular songs, like well, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but what's the song that's in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy?
Like what's that one meme song? Never Gonna Give You Up. That's in there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, I'd have to imagine there's just a very very large amount of money would have to go to each of the publishers for each song.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
Okay, here's the fun one: outstanding story rich game, Cyberpunk 2077. What?
That's a big stinker.
I at first thought this was a joke article once I read that, but outstanding story rich game? What? What?
Can anybody actually tell me what the story of Cyberpunk is?
Isn't there like
Tweet it at us. Do something to let me know what the story is and if it's actually good. Because from what I understand, you're just pissed off that Keanu Reeves is following you around and he's in your head or something like that.
Whoa! Spoilers! I didn't even I couldn't get through the story once the bugs kicked in. My cars kept flipping and like I didn't get to meet the guy. I just assumed that you're telling me he's a figment of my imagination? That's rough.
Yeah, apparently. And then people to enjoy the game modded it so you could have relations with them. And that's why the game's so story rich.
But oh my god, that just doesn't. I can't even think of a sentence to explain my argument for this. But like, even though I hated The Last of Us Part 2, like I understand it winning outstanding story rich game because it's literally built upon the story that it makes.
Right.
Cyberpunk 2.
Cyberpunk was like a terrible GTA ripoff.
Not even that, but like I literally, I'm not even being like sarcastic. I literally haven't heard someone saying, "Wow, that was one of the best stories I've ever played."
Oh yeah,
ever. Like
don't believe anybody's actually played it.
I don't think anyone was able to beat it. I just assumed the glitchy bugs in it would just stop you. So, I don't agree with that one, nor do I understand it. But I think we need to go to the biggest one of all. Sit back and relax. Farming Simulator 2022.
Dude, we gotta play this game. It's amazing.
It must be Game of the Year or something. It has to be like we did want that crossover for that in Battlefield, right? Remember?
Oh, that's right. Right. It's coming.
Right. We want like where you just fight the fields and then there's like you're in like a cornfield. Like, what are you doing with my crops? Oh God.
Get off my land.
Like, but either way, I mean, most of these I guess are fair, even though we don't necessarily agree with them. Like Resident Evil Village, Cooking Simulator. I mean, actually, I love that VR Game of the Year Cooking Simulator. Like that just tells me how little VR games there are to actually like be nominated.
Right.
Like Cooking Simulator. That's what.
Yeah.
Like didn't Resident Evil 2 VR come out? Did that come out?
Resident Evil 4. Yeah.
Oh,
that came out this year.
And so that didn't even get that didn't win it, but Cooking Simulator. Like this is why I hate when people are like or people are saying like, oh, we want to see Xbox do VR. Like there's no VR games. There's no there's so little great VR games. The best VR games are the ones that are ported from real games. like Skyrim. That's right. Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I had another one in mind. Well, you said Resident Evil 4. There's another.
Doom's VR is pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. No Man's Sky in VR is pretty sweet. I bet that's really cool, actually. Yeah, but it's like this is why, even though motion sickness absolutely cripples me, I just don't understand the craze behind VR, or I just don't think there's enough out there to justify it yet.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I mean, I was reading rumors that PlayStation's now gearing for the next iteration of PlayStation VR, which I like. I think that's fine because I think the PlayStation 5 and Series X are capable of VR. I think the Xbox. Well, I think like PlayStation 4 wasn't there. Like it barely, maybe barely, but like it's like I think this is the generation to do it, but they need actual good VR games. I mean, there's what's that one? What's it called? Thumper, where it's like a music one.
Thumper was really good.
Thumper,
Moss was really good. Astrobot was really good. They come out with cool ones. Which one?
Wait, Astrobot, you can play VR?
Like the original Astrobot game was VR, not the one that's like preloaded on the PS5.
What's the Saber one where it's like Beat Saber?
Oh, Beat Saber. Yeah.
Yeah. That, I mean, like those are fine. I mean, they're interesting, probably a good workout, but like, cooking simulator, and I'm not trying to knock cooking simulator, but like, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not saying cooking simulator is a bad
It's
game.
cool for the people who care about it and want to play just VR games, but for anybody else, like, just play normal games. Unless you're Mark Zuckerberg, then we're getting ready for the metaverse, and I'm gonna create my home with all my NFTs.
Can you play Minecraft in VR? I thought wasn't that like an idea? Weren't they trying to do that?
I think it was like a mod for it, but it was only on PC. Or actually, no, I think it did come out on the PlayStation. I think I remember seeing that somewhere, but I don't know.
But I could totally see I could see the simulator games getting the VR treatment. I mean, I think it makes sense. It's just I don't know. I'd like to see more original VR games. Although what's it called? Super Hot in VR is sweet. You ever see that in VR?
Oh yeah.
People speedrunning that game. It's crazy. They're like, you want to see that speedrun strat? Like dabs. You want to see it again? Like, well, okay. Yeah, but we'll go back to that. So those are Steam awards. Whatever. I guess. Congrats to all of them except for Deathloop because I hate you personally. But let's get into the controversy of 2021. We got a juicy list of all the 2021 gaming controversies. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's start at the top of this list. So I didn't even realize this was a controversy, but so in Call of Duty Vanguard there was a character. Let's see, what is his name? He's based upon the New Zealand World War II hero Charles Upham. Except in the game he's Australian. So apparently, like, a lot of people in New Zealand were really pissed about that. They're like, well, like
what?
Well, because
that's
he's
crazy.
Well, I mean, it kind of. I mean, I guess it's basically a middle finger, but at the same time, maybe. Well, no, they can't. I mean, if you're basing it off of someone, I'd imagine you'd want it to be from the same.
Right.
What?
Get your facts right about it.
Yeah. I don't know how they make that mistake, but like nothing really changed, and it just it also says here it's not the first time Call of Duty has angered a nation. Russian players pegged the Modern Warfare reboot as American propaganda. I don't remember that either, but
I don't.
So New Zealanders were pretty pissed about this whole character being redesigned to be Australian. You didn't hear that. Just my expensive phone breaking. So Twitch had a bunch of controversies. There was the PogChamp emote.
Every day.
Yeah, every day. PogChamp guy, he made an unflattering quote during the US Capitol riot, and so he got removed. And then Twitch in all their glory replaced it with cycling new streamers' faces, and then apparently that led to to racial harassment. And the reason I found it funny is solely because I don't know why they thought cycling a streamer's face was a good idea in the first place. Like, the whole point of an emote is like it's one picture to represent or to symbolize something else. So having like, even if you had like 10 different like streamer faces and they're all doing the same face, it's still like it doesn't hold the same meaning.
Yeah.
You know? And then there's, but again, somehow that led to racial harassment. So then they had to stop doing that, and now it's Komodo Dragon, which I think kind of sucks. Twitch banned President Trump after the riot. Twitch found itself in hot water when streamers got into hot water. Hot Love streams took off, and then Twitch was criticized for demonetizing streamer Amaranth. Okay, we talked about her before. How do you pronounce that name?
Amaranth.
Amaranth. Okay, it's just pissing me out. It's pissing me off. Amaranth. And she had inflatable pool sessions. It got to the point where Twitch had to make a hot tub stream category, which do anyone still watch those? Isn't that just a fad?
I'm sure there's some simps out there that are diehard hot tub streamer enthusiasts. Oh yeah, get out of the tub.
I'm such a pay pig. In the
Tickle
end,
my money.
In June,
I found 50 cents under the couch.
I'm sorry. How do you pronounce her? How do you pronounce her name again? Amaranth.
Amaranth.
Amaranth. Yeah. Amaranth. She also caused controversy in June for an ear licking ASMR in yoga pants. Okay. So that happened. Twitch failed to prevent hate raids. I remember that. Massive hack led to the release of a big cache of internal Twitch data. I think it's funny that they don't mention how it revealed that Twitch literally like has a separate list of what to do for the biggest streamers on their platform. Like that's such a slap in the face. Like it literally means they don't treat everyone equally, which like you kind of know, but you just don't think about. It's like obviously they want like their biggest streamers to not get banned. Because that's how they lose money. But it's Amazon. So, like, do they ever actually lose money? Do they even know the concept of losing money?
Right. Do they even know they own Twitch? Like,
yeah, right. And then we actually talked about this recently. Twitch temporarily banned political commentator Hassan Abi over the word cracker. I was actually reading a little bit more about that. And apparently he decided that he is now going to just go stream over to YouTube because he thought it was ridiculous. And also, I know we said that he was defending his point that he used the cracker in the sense of like the food, but then after I was reading another article, but it definitely wasn't that case. Like he intended like the racial connotation of it. So, but his defense went to that because it has no one's actually offended by it, then it should be okay. So I'm not justifying, but I'm just explaining what more I read about it.
Right.
Now, mind you, all this happened, and that the hate raid specifically led to a day off Twitch protest, which, I mean, okay, made one dent in Twitch for one day.
It did nothing.
That's like I understand the motion, I understand what they were trying to accomplish, I really do, but less people for one day, again, Amazon's probably just like, did we even lose money? No, we just made less money than we did the day before. Oh, okay, that's fine. Right.
But today's fine.
Well, this is what I also don't understand. So it's like the only way so they're losing money in two different ways that day, which is less people are watching ads and less people are subscribing. But they're already making the money off of the millions of subscribers they have. So, which I imagine is the priority of the money they get. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe if it was like
just
a
made
month
no
off
sense.
Twitch,
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Like I felt like there had to be more done if you really want to like have Twitch respond. But Twitch did respond in the sense of like to help streamers fend off hate raids, and they sued some of the hate raiders, but really wasn't enough. No one. It still happens. Let's see here, and then Oh, okay, so they do go down. They do have a do not ban list, which is ridiculous. Even though this article says it's more mundane than it sounds. And got to take a look on how much money top streamers make from ad revenue and subscriptions, which like I always what I found weird about this situation was that top streamers were like, "Oh, I think it's fine that we share our information. I'll do it publicly anyway of how much I make." That's such a terrible idea. You shouldn't share your financials. You just don't.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like you there's nothing like illegal, but I'm just saying that's just a genuinely bad idea to share any information about yourself and how much money you make.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't do that.
Yeah. That's how you get robbed. Like,
no, yeah,
instantly.
that's how you make yourself a target for hacking, like, or just someone or attacking you because they know how much money you make. Anyway, let's see here. Hot tub stream still going on. Twitch basically struggling on how to deal with it. And then the ASMR thing, whatever. I mean, I like, for me, when I first read about that, I'm just like, I don't know, different strokes for different folks. It's like,
right?
If that
like,
that,
let people be weird in their own homes.
Yeah, is that really a battle you want to fight? Like, you want to ban,
right?
like just someone just like breathing into the mic, like. I feel like it's also just super boring. I don't know about you, but like, I know she also made like horse noises or something, or like just like, I feel like it's
right.
just
I don't want to sit there and listen to someone do that. Like, at least play a game or something. So I'm put a movie on in the background so I have something to watch.
Yeah, not just something to hear. But if you're like listening to it, it's like, hey, yo, man, share your headset. What are you listening? No, don't listen to it. It's like just like.
Yeah, exactly. I have to listen to this for stress. Please don't tell anybody.
My therapist recommended it. Amazon released New World, which, like,
it was great.
It's dying already. No one cares about it.
It's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already dead. Yeah. I'm sorry. And also, people were apparently upset that there were no mounts when it came out, because that's something worth fighting over. Like,
right.
I need a horse and I need it now.
Where are my microtransactions?
Like, relax. To be fair though, and it does mention it here, that for some weird reason, New World was bricking the new RTX 3090s. It wasn't like a huge widespread, but there was like a fair amount. And I think some of them got replacements, but you know how astronomically mad I'd be that I just got this insanely powerful graphics card just for some like dinky New World MMO.
And it can't run prettier RuneScape. I'd be so mad.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so like, all right, New World happened. People, this is where it gets juicy, right? NFTs. Yes, this is 2021 is the year, the NFT revolution. It was terrible. Everyone hates it.
Yeah.
No one likes it.
No one understands it.
Yeah, no one understands it.
Why do I want this monkey picture or the 8-bit like smoking kid? Like, what am I doing with this? Why is this $30,000 for this picture?
Did I send you that video of I think it was Jake Paul, the one that isn't the boxer?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The video of like he's discussing like an NFT they bought, and the guy who's on the show, he's like, "How much did you pay for this?" And it's like an 8-bit, like an actual 8-bit like NFT. He's like, I think I paid upwards of like $50,000. I'm like, I'm going on Microsoft Paint. I'm just like doodling with the colors. I gotta work with this.
I'm gonna make some and then sell them. But like, it's stupid. What are these doing?
What do you mean? What do they do? They're NFTs. Don't you understand?
Right. I understand. I'm gonna get one of like Tom and Jerry going at it, or something. Garfield and Odie. That's our dream. But what do these like 8-bit monkeys and people and all those ones do for these people? I don't get it.
Everyone's referring to VR chat as the new metaverse, which. Okay.
Did you see that video? A guy was in like the VR chat metaverse thing, and he walks up to this girl. He's like, "I'm gonna touch you," and she's like, "No, don't!" And he just like rockets away. It's like, wow, I avoided that controversy. Like, what?
Apparently, and also, I didn't realize this. Someone bought an NFT yacht for a game that doesn't exist for $650,000.
Why? What does this yacht do for him? He could have bought a real yacht for that price. What are you doing?
I don't think you could buy a real yacht for that price.
You could buy a rowboat for that price. Come on.
You could buy a really expensive rowboat for that price. Like I don't know where you're getting your numbers from, but
I'm not very good with boats. I'm gonna be honest.
Apparently, you're like a yacht is less
Maybe
than $1
this
million.
one's a good
Apparently,
purchase for him. I don't know.
like you go to we could go to Walmart and get a rowboat. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The consequence for this is that NFTs are sticking around and people are dumb enough to buy them. That's basically it.
Yep.
Okay. There's Game Stonks, which was when Wall Street Bets basically memed the entire world and added more value to GameStop stocks, and it basically screwed over stock traders.
No.
Isn't that great?
That was fun. It was nice to see like this community come together.
Yeah. Microsoft reportedly was in talks to buy Discord, and then Microsoft made a strategic investment. Like Microsoft, why? You were so close to glory and you just threw it away.
Right.
You're willing to buy Bethesda for $1 billion? What? I mean, come on.
Right? Like
Todd Howard was already rich.
Skyrim.
Yeah, we get it. You want Skyrim, but now you could have Discord. You could have the Discord for Skyrim. You could have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware of this, but apparently Groovy, which was Discord's best music bot, was shut down by YouTube.
I don't even know what Groovy is.
Groovy, it was just a bot that like pulled music from YouTube or videos from YouTube to play for you like automatically. Yeah.
Huh.
And then also, and I wasn't aware of this, apparently with Discord, they introduced near the end of the year, introduced a paywall option for server owners. So I guess, I didn't even know we had the ability, but I guess if you're popular enough, you can put a paywall on your server. I don't know how I feel about that.
Weird, but
it's weird, but it's like I can kind of understand it. Like, I mean, I'm not saying anyone should do that, but like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand it. It's probably terrible if you implement it poorly. Like, you shouldn't just be charging for your server if you're like, not that popular. But I can understand if you have a huge audience, or maybe, maybe not even like, maybe not a server, but like maybe like a specific channel on the server. I don't know. Here we go. The Activision Blizzard lawsuit. We haven't covered this enough. Clearly.
I know. I haven't heard anything about this. That's weird.
Yeah. This is the 2021 was the year where Activision Blizzard was destroyed by sexual harassment and discrimination lawsuits. Activision Blizzard also initially said that the lawsuit presented a distorted view of the company. It's like, hey, I did not touch that woman. I kissed her. That's different. That's different. She didn't ask for it, but I kissed her. You're distorting the view here. Like, I did not touch her. I kissed her passionately on the lips when she didn't want to.
Yeah.
So you're lying.
Not the same.
Yeah. A number of employees staged a walkout, demanding specific changes, which I don't even think ever happened. The changes part. The company later said in response has been deaf-toned, so that's cool. Across a few months, Activision Blizzard launched a new HR investigations, expanded its ethics and compliance team, and adopted new policies, including some concessions to employee demands. It's like, look, listen. We hear you. You don't want us to be touching you, but how about we meet in the middle, and we're allowed to hug
some touches
under the waist.
Yeah.
we
Every
can hug
Thursday is groping day. I'm just saying, I get like a squeeze. All right.
Can we please introduce Touchy Tuesday? Can we work with that, guys? So yeah,
I'll
basically
only
2021
spit on you on Fridays.
2021 was literally the year where like Activision just kind of destroyed itself.
Yep.
Bobby Kotick, took a symbolic pay cut. I like how they put that. Head of HR was replaced. Yeah, right. Um, the World of Warcraft and Overwatch teams removed references to employees who were implicated by the lawsuit and internal investigations. Most notably, Overwatch cowboy Jesse McCree was renamed. He's now Cole Cassidy.
Yeah.
I mean, not like I
It's
understand why.
quarter afternoon.
It's a quarter after one. No, so like I understand why they renamed it, but honestly, even though Jesse McCree was an actual name at the studio, it's honestly just a really cool name. Like I can't even.
Right?
Yeah, it like Cole Cassie, it's all right, but Jesse McCree is like an almost perfect cowboy name.
Right. I also wouldn't have known it was like after somebody if they didn't say anything.
Right. Let's see here. A bunch of people resigned. California lawsuit hit a snag when the agency that filed it objected to an $18 million settlement agreement with Activision Blizzard and a federal agency that have been running the similar investigation. We don't care about that part. But yeah, either way, it's still going on. Activision's probably gonna die, but who knows? Don't worry, you'll still get another Call of Duty. Don't worry about that.
Right.
Side note, I've unfortunately been enjoying Vanguard a lot recently because it's been double like Weapon XP weekend or whatever. And honestly, like I'm just gonna say it's really fun. I'm just saying, it reminds me of World of War. I find it very fun. Let's see here. Scrolling down. Oh, Battlefield 2042, basically released as a terrible mess. And also, I've been reading recently that literally Battlefield 5 has a bigger player base than on Steam than Battlefield 2042.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a big oof.
Yeah. Come on, EA. DICE, get on this. I want this game perfect.
I mean, they're still fixing it. I'm not trying to defend them, but like for the boss release, but it is still very fun when you're playing with friends at least. Like, just get a wingsuit, fly into the tornado, hope your game doesn't crash, and, you'll have fun. Or at least that's how I have fun.
Yeah.
We apparently learned this year that game developers hate doors. They hate implementing them. They're very annoying to implement. Yeah. So, F you, doors. Like,
worst year. Yeah.
You gotta go. You you dig your hinges and you get her. Like, yeah, it is quite the gaming controversy when doors are attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked more into it. It was on March 10th. On Twitter, game developers are conversating together over the most surprising difficult features to implement in games, including but not limited to doors. Apparently, it's an annoying part of logic in a game because you have to consider like an AI and stuff like that. Like they have to understand what a door is. Do they want to go through it? I mean,
just do it. Figure it out. Figure an easy way out. I don't know what to tell them.
I just figured they'd have like a copy and paste door command,
door open.
Right. Okay, now that we have this program from 1994, we can now copy and paste this, and now every door is the same. We did it.
Right?
Yeah.
Go back to like the Resident Evil 1 days where it's just like a slideshow of a door opening.
Like a 10-minute long cutscene of like zooming into the door, opening it, going in. That's rough. Yeah, apparently, I mean, no one likes to think about it, but doors are like the biggest enemies to game developers. Apparently.
Bastards.
Yeah, like I mean, I thought it was like budget, but I guess it's doors. So next, next time I hear about people complaining about like,
if you work at Activision.
What if it's in like their list of demands? Like, we want doors removed from our games and us stop being sexually assaulted in that order.
That's what this is really about. It's not about the sexual assault. It's about the doors.
Yeah.
Stop making us put doors in games 2022.
Yeah, dude, I can see that. Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer was liked, but the battle pass caused a controversy. Oh, okay. I mean, that one, it's like, that's already done and over with. I don't really care about that. But this next one, this brings me back with nostalgic vibes.
This, yeah.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition. BioWare chose to replace some of the more gratuitous butt shots with less cheeky camera work. Do you remember?
Unreal.
Do you remember? I don't remember the series, but I was like,
I don't.
Let's Bang.
It's Let's Bang. Okay.
When I read this, I was laughing for like 5 minutes just thinking about how in like high school in the hallways we just like walk each other like, let's bang, okay. Like,
show me those cheeks.
That was, oh God, that was
I
so
love that series.
That
Shout out
was
to whoever made that.
God, it really was the best of times. But yeah, apparently, for some reason they just made the butts worse. Like
they nerfed them. It's ridiculous.
They nerfed the cheeks for some reason. Like, did someone who was fighting this?
Right? Who hurt these BioWare employees?
I like, could you imagine you're just like remastering it and then your boss comes along and says, oh hey man, could you do me a favor and just like edit this section of the code? Like, that's just the cutscene between Miranda and what's his name? Oh, Shepard. Yeah, but like, could you like change the angle? Like, what's the problem with the angle?
Yeah, my wife got mad I approved this. I need you to shrink that, okay? Thanks.
Look, I already asked the art designers. They can't make less of this. You have to shift the camera. It's the only way. But sir, why would we do that? That's going to cost like a day's of work. Like, it's literally a waste of money. I don't tell you how to code. Well, actually, you do. But what? I just don't understand the point of this. Why am I editing these cheeks, sir? Just do it, okay?
People rely on these cheeks, sir. We need them in our game.
We need less of them, apparently. Like, I don't remember these intense butt shots, but I also didn't care enough. Like,
yeah.
I was not, I wasn't like, oh, here comes the cutscene. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some space cheeks. But don't worry, the modders came back, and apparently the modders returned them to the Legendary Edition.
Beautiful. They're the real heroes.
Timmy, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm just adding the cheeks back to Mass Effect.
I'm just doing God's work, fixing some mistakes,
Do you also remember that YouTube series where like he just expand like random limbs on the characters?
Oh yeah.
God. Anyway, that's all we got for that's Buttgate for you for some reason, because that was a thing.
Yeah.
We were talking about GameStop and their stonks. And then the last one, which I didn't hear about, apparently the Challenger 2 tank in War Thunder is slightly inaccurate. Okay.
The poor War Thunder community. When did this controversy happen?
This is the worst thing that happened since Germany was added to the game. Like, this is terrible. This is the worst. Slightly inaccurate.
When did this happen? Why wasn't this on like Wall Street Journal's front page or something? This is awful. Oh my God.
So and then apparently what made it worse was to prove the War Thunder's version of the tank is inaccurate because it looks inaccurate. A player posted an image of a classified UK military document on the War Thunder forum. The image was removed and the poster was warned that the offense can carry up to a 14-year prison sentence.
God.
I mean, I don't know what's worse, that people were. I guess War Thunder has a very intense like community where they have to have everything incredibly accurate. It's like,
right.
There was a chip of paint in this particular model. Add it. Yeah, but I just want to know how this person found a classified UK military document.
Yeah, what?
What a hero.
That's crazy. This game's got all the details, huh?
And then apparently, I'm not sure when they originally happened, but apparently it happened basically again in October.
The poor War Thunder community, dude.
Oh,
They can't catch a break.
Player Red Cross got rather annoyed with a user saying that the turret's rotation speed was 40 degrees a second, among other things, and so decided to try and win the argument by, under the title Secret Document, posting portions of the gunner manual for the Lycuric to prove their point.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but the first half, apparently they apparently I guess the debate was that they got the exact speed of the rotation of the tank's turret wrong. That was up for speculation.
What?
The exact speed. That's
how they should shut them down. They're worse than Activision Blizzard. Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me?
This is the worst thing. Red Cross popped back into the thread several times during the day, saying things like, quote, it took 11 seconds for the turret to make a complete turn. So 550 milliseconds, 31 degrees is indeed correct, not 40 degrees.
This guy sends in a well-worded essay about
my
how
grandpa
they
owned this tank.
Up.
I was in it, okay? I timed the rotation. I was cranking. I was turning. I'm telling you, dude, it's 31 degrees. I will revive my grandpa.
Oh my god. That is ridiculous.
Moderator Jag D. Ente wrote, guys, it's not funny to leak classified documents of modern equipment. You put the lives of many on stake who work daily with the vehicles. Keep in mind that those documents will be deleted immediately alongside sanctions. Thanks for reading.
I'll whistleblow all these documents if my game isn't right. Are you kidding me? This 10-year-old killed me online because he didn't program it right, all right?
I swear, I will share this to Reddit. Don't tempt me. I'll do it.
I'm calling the Russians. They can have it. I don't want it anymore.
Dude, this is the level of petty I want to get to. Like,
right? I need to be so devoted to a game and like its accuracy
that I can find
I have, like
government documents. Like, that's insane. I wish I knew.
Right?
If I knew this article existed before we started this episode, I would have just made the whole episode about this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is the best thing I've ever read.
The lore of War Thunder is ridiculous. These players are crazy.
Isn't War Thunder a free-to-play game?
Yeah. You're playing tanks and airplanes, I think. And that's it.
Yeah. And then I mean, they're for like warships, right? Like where I think it's like the ground vehicle or something.
World of Warships or something like that.
Like, this is, I mean, that is an intense fan base. That's like,
that's worse than the Pokemon community.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I mean, I guess 9 degrees of difference is quite the mistake.
Can ruin your day.
It can ruin your day. You classify a document, like
break into the CIA, the Pentagon. You know,
I think somewhere someone just got the idea for National Treasure 3.
He called up Nick Cage. Yeah, I need you one more time. You have to go back.
You gotta steal this official tank document. I need to
find these blueprints.
What is it for, young man? Yeah, well, my video game, they're saying some pretty shifty things. A 40-degree turn radius on my tank? I don't think so. Has to be 30.
That's unreal.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm all right, dude, like I want to, if I can find this person, like, I mean, we have their name, Red Cross. If I can find them, I would love to interview them. I would love it.
Right?
Like, what were
your
thoughts
behind? Where did they get the documents? How did you break into the Pentagon?
No, this is. I mean, this is UK. So I mean, I guess Parliament.
Parliament. Yeah.
Yeah.
Break into the Parliament.
Dude, they got some
what secrets does Big Ben hold?
This guy just like traversed all these different landmarks that led him to this one just obscure tank document that's just not even like I can't imagine unless this tank is actually still around. What?
Right.
Oh God, this is
That's great.
okay. Well, to be fair, apparently the game like prides itself in accuracy. Like,
right. That's the whole point of the game.
Realistic. I had no idea. I just assumed they just added these vehicles in and just gave them whatever stats they wanted to. I mean, with that said, how do you nerf a vehicle in this then? Anyway, let's see. The player base is extremely invested in the minute of its vehicle simulations. This doesn't have enough treads on it. I'm freaking out.
Yeah, you put a 40-watt light bulb in that headlamp. Actually, it was a 36 volt. I'm calling you out.
I see how bright it is. You put an LED in there. That wasn't existing back then. That's ridiculous.
That's not accurate.
But to be fair though, I mean, I think it's kind of impressive when you have a fan base that's like that dedicated to like the smallest details. I mean, to me, when I'm playing a game, I don't know. I mean, like I like detail in the game, but like I'm not looking for like historical accuracy. But that's just me.
Right.
So, to each their own. Don't let our laughter fool you. But it's just funny that this person literally was so annoyed that they, stole, I guess would be the word, in a classified document.
Yeah.
Dude, someone did, they did God's work. They linked the forum post. Are you saying that depending on how far the barrel is from the axis of the auto reloader, the reloader time will vary between 6 to 5 seconds? Wait, and that was from Toto less cargo. I want to find red. Let's see here. Legrand. Come on. A lot of this is all just that's Red Cross. And then so they had the document here, but it was reported and it was removed because that document was illegal. I would love to get my hands on it. I need to see the finer details of. Yeah, that's okay. So expanded document.
I'm on the War Thunder forums. This community is crazy. What is this rabbit hole? Like, I feel like I'm actually in like a war room watching people like plan to take over a country.
I didn't even know this game was that popular. Did you?
Right? There's 300,000 players for this game. That's crazy.
That is pretty nuts. I mean, good for them. It's just what? Well,
it's like all around the world too. Wow, that's cool. Good for them. I mean, It sucks about their controversy,
Yeah, it sucks they made the list. I like the article we found this from. I mean, it kind of underplays how funny this is in a like. I mean, they're just like, I guess it's a controversy that someone leaked an official document.
I will say though that they have like an under section for other controversies. I don't know if you saw that. The top one under the other is that Dreams speedruns were like illegitimate. So this beat out Dream.
See, yeah, that's totally, dude. That was a huge controversy. How was that not on this list? What?
Well, this was bigger. Okay, dude. I had to break it into Parliament to get these documents. All right.
The story behind this is way bigger than everything else on this list. That was huge. That like Dream kept defending it, and then I think it's like basically his last word was more like, "Oh, I didn't realize it was modded," which, whatever. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
An indie studio claimed that Apex Legends stole one of its characters. Final Fantasy XIV's director doesn't want Final Fantasy XIV to be used to dunk on WoW. 6 Days in Valhalla is back. The AK-47 manufacturer was accused of stealing a gun design from a video game, which I don't understand. At the end of Titanfall, which I recall was just like they were shutting off Titanfall 1 servers. Call of Duty's insatiable hunger for disk space because it was just intensely huge games.
Yeah.
Excuse me. This was, this was really a controversy, but it was interesting. Xbox controllers still use AA batteries because of a Duracell deal. I always wondered about that. That was my suspicion.
Yeah.
Like that they had some like I was like, what other reason would they have to use batteries? Batteries are just like exchangeable batteries I argue are outdated.
Oh yeah,
like
everything should just be rechargeable at this point.
I don't want anything with replaceable batteries.
That's why you get 2 in every brand new Xbox controller. They're always packaged with it.
Yeah, unlike Apple, who stopped putting the charging box itself. That's look, like kind of off note, but also just my opinion. I don't understand how that's legal. It blows my mind that's like, I mean, their logic. Oh, we're trying to lessen our carbon footprint, and everyone already has a charging box. That's just ridiculous. Even if both of those are true, it should be illegal to give you a product and not the parts for it to operate. Like in this case,
that's like if I bought a car without wheels.
Exactly.
You can still use it. It's fine.
That's insane. No, like you can still turn the car on. Like that should be illegal. I'm just saying. There's always been a partnership with Duracell and Xbox. It's a constant agreement that Duracell and Microsoft have in place. But why?
Right. Like and the agreement.
Like how much is Xbox better? Unless Xbox is paying an insane amount. Microsoft responded to the query made by NCV/develop in a rather annoyingly dodged question, saying we intentionally offer customers choice in their battery solutions for our standard Xbox wireless controllers. This includes the use of AA batteries from any brand and the Xbox rechargeable battery, charging solutions from our partners, USB-C cable, which can power the controller when plugged into a console or PC. Like that's kind of, like I understand they're dodging the question, but it's like I understand the point that like yes, if you plug in the controller, you can still play it without the batteries, but it's also very annoying because like
battery. But
but like you're not giving me a rechargeable battery. But more importantly, it's like if you like move your controller the wrong way while it's plugged in with no battery, it'll disconnect because it doesn't have the constant flow. Like I understand it, but I don't agree with it. That's how I'd put it. Like it's just having like PlayStation 5 has rechargeable batteries, but aren't they? They're like, well, weren't they crap in the PS4? Like wasn't it like incredibly low like hours that you can get out of it?
It was really bad on the PS4 because of the
light bar.
I forget what it's called, the light bar. Yeah, but like on the PS5, it doesn't have that problem.
Does the PS5 have a light bar?
It has like small ones on the front by the touchpad, but it's also a Type-C charger and stuff now. So like, it's just so much smoother than the micro USB.
Yeah, I mean, oh wait, how much is the controller? The controller now, $70?
70.
Yeah. I think Microsoft's are still 60, but I mean, I'd pay 70 if it had rechargeable. That's just my opinion on that.
Right.
Let's see. Well, I mean, we're way past our time, but whatever. I thought this was kind of interesting. That was all the controversies. Let us know if we missed any, or you just had one that we didn't mention.
If you play War Thunder, let me know how this affected you personally, please. And honestly, let me in on this classified military document scandal you guys are doing.
Someone had to say that.
I'm really interested.
Show us, please. We're totally joking in case that's illegal. Anyway, so I wasn't aware of this, but apparently Sonic Frontiers was originally supposed to be planned or launched for 2021.
Right, this year's his anniversary, right? That's not next year.
I think it's this year, but okay. So, no, last year was the 30th anniversary.
Right, 2021 was right.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think it's kind of it's really funny in a hypocritical way. So, It says, they said, quote, not only for this title, but during the development phase, we have been steadily conducting analysis to improve the quality of the title before release, such as introducing game testing based on external evaluations, said Sega. And I have a feeling that it will become a good game and have high expectations for it. But hold on a second. Let's see here. Okay, and this is the part I thought, this is just funny. As an effect of the hit of the movie, the situations in which parents and children of two generations can enjoy Sonic and compete together is increasing. So we think it's important to release high-quality games at this timing. So basically, you need a good movie to make sure your Sonic games actually work.
Right.
Because
They're 100% saying we're going to ride the hype of the next movie.
Yeah. Like,
that's it.
They're deathly afraid of this game flopping. Because I think they're probably making the Sonic movies into like a franchise. Like a lot of Sonic movies. That's my guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to get like Shadow and
right.
everybody else eventually, probably.
But it's just funny because like most modern Sonic games just suck. Like they just suck. And, it's like, oh, well, now that we have these great movies, I think we really need to make sure our games are working. Like, that was why you need the games to be fun. Because I remember Sonic 06. I remember Sonic Liberation Force. Like,
oh god,
like I remember these games. The last good Sonic game was Sonic Mania, and that's because you literally got like hackers and other people
to make it.
Yeah, like you got everyone else to make it. So, I think this has to be good. They probably have to put a huge budget into it as well for being open world.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Speaking of open world, though, I also thought this was we could probably end on this one, but Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamities. Apparently, grass took up like half of the development. To implement
For
the grass.
stores now, grass. What is this year coming to?
An interview with some of the core staff. They candidly spoke about the game's development, including how many headaches the grass gave them. According to the director, the problems with the grass stem from the desire to reproduce Breath of the Wild's Hyrule field in both size, scope, and atmosphere. While they believe it was a faithful recreation, it took, quote, ages to do. According to Uhushi, it took about half a development time to finish touching up the grass, noting it was a huge struggle in creating the atmosphere. It's like, and this blade of grass, and this blade of grass. This blade of grass. Like,
seriously, copy paste, drag them all, just plop them anywhere. I don't care. It's grass.
Yeah, like maybe they read or heard the article of when Omega Ruby and Sapphire came out, where it's like, oh, too much water. Maybe they saw that and they're like, we don't want like a too much water situation, so let's like
too much grass in Hyrule Field.
Could you imagine you're like being hired as like a programmer? It's like, oh, I finally got a dream job in Nintendo. It's like, yes, you did. Now here's your job. What is this? It's an image of a grass blade. Okay, what am I supposed to do with it? I want you to put like 1 trillion of these into the game. What?
Make it perfect. No two can be exactly the same.
And, okay, I mean,
it better run.
I can do it, but why is my control alt and V key removed? Yeah, we don't deal with copy and paste. You drag that to every single. You go from this modder, you click image, you drag it and put it into this field specifically. Why? How did you do that?
Oh no, that poor fool.
Hey, you played Age of Calamity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, I can't remember the grass at all. I can't.
What was your review of the grass?
10 out of 10 best grass in video game history. No, I'm sorry. 9 out of 10 best grass goes to Farming Simulator.
Oh, I mean, that obviously, of course.
Yeah.
Farming Simulator needed, but let us know anywhere on the internet what you think of the grass in video games. I guess because that's a topic. Right. So that's the show, guys. Follow us everywhere: Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, podcasts, Instagram, literally anywhere you find them.
Our website.
Oh yeah, our website, Goons Games and Gear. Got it right that time again. You literally tell us what you want to talk about. Literally ask us a question anywhere. I think we got it all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first. Yeah. Okay. Well, we love you guys. We'll see you next time on Friday. We hope you guys have a good time.
Yeah.
Or a good weekend. Good week. Yeah. Good week. That one.
Week.
All hail Fortnite.